interesting. So let's see.
Let's see too.
Oh yeah, there it goes now. Yep, it's on now.
It's on.
Yeah, I guess I just had to restart my PlayStation, man.
I don't see it on the. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm up to it's the second one, really. The last one I put up there.
All right.
That's what
Damn, this guy, JoJo, fucking 4 and 5, man.
I don't know. It feels good to see him down
All right. His ass salty with the Cubs.
there. You gotta figure out how to begin there, so.
Right. Fucking he doing all that with the fucking Pirates, bro.
Right.
But the Pirates are actually nice, man. They got, they got
They shouldn't be blowing niggas out. He beat Tours 13-1 yesterday. I'm ready to send it when you. I'm ready for you to send it.
I'm home?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck, man.
All right, let me make sure you're home. Okay. Yeah, you're home.
All right.
All right, man. Good luck, though.
All right.
I'm only trying to get to play you one right now because I gotta go after this.
That's cool, man. I gotta go do some shit too, anyway.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Good luck, dog.
Thanks, man. You too.
And today's starting pitcher, Nick Martinez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go? Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, number 5, Jacob Wilson.
And the home opener is underway. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nick Curtis, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact.
There goes the runner. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled and there's no throw.
Starters, if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Well, that was by you.
And the batter now, Brent Rooker, just missed. On the ground to third, Caminero sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this one for the A's, Emmett Sheehan. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy it when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Chandler Simpson leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. And that skips into dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Well, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yandy Diaz now. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Pick off move to second. Simpson dives back in safely. Another throw to second. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner leads away at second. Runner goes again. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a check. What do you got?
No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Stepping in the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. First offering way inside, almost got him. And that one is lifted in the air. Should be extra bases. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tying run is in to score from third. So no one on after the sac fly. Gunnar Henderson next to him for the Rays. And that one fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ball down low.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. now in Tampa Bay. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Martinez, in his 8th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Simpson on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Lawrence Butler now at the plate.
No, too low.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
So now 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
That's a ball.
Looks like he wants the signs again. The 2-1. And a base hit right there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Donovan rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And now, Cedric Mullins. That smash towards center. And there's 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. Ground ball right side. Soderstrom takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Tropicana Field, digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Ball. No.
Just missed. Fair ball. Now he he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jeff McNeil in the box now. Takes strike one. And he swings through that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here is Jacob Wilson. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing. 1-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Byron Buxton will hit next. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ball one there. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with a breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the back to it like he did that time.
And here is Yandy Diaz. Safe at second, and easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. There's the ball. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing, and he popped it up. Wilson in position. 1 away. Gunnar Henderson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Oh, murder.
Two on, 1 out. Way out front for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. 1 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's out to center field. And that's the third out.
Got the sauce, yeah. Got the sauce, yeah. I'm out here flexing, never lost, yeah. Out here flexing, never lost, yeah. Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before. I saw the report and
on to the fourth. Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him looking. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Fly to left his first time.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit.
Ball 1.
And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That's in there. Full count now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. Hammer down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
Ball.
On the ground. And he's out on the tag. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley grounded out his first time up. Right side. McNeil gets it to first, and it's a 1-2. We go to the top of the fifth. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
Ball, no.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 3-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Jeff McNeil stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. McNeil measures 6 feet even, 33 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's a 2-0. Butler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, but it was successful. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter, Chandler. Himself. Brady Basso takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough. In out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard, just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. He is struck out and he is walked. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. High left, safe in second, and that was not close. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today.
Head on the tag.
Damn.
The 0-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's too low. Full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hit hard, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there. Base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes a run from second.
Back to that singles. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy
on a line. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brendan Donovan. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. High in the air, out to right. And there's one away. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's got himself a triple.
Up next for the A's.
So man aboard, Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Bottom of the 6th. And the catcher for the Rays, Mark Leiter Jr. into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
He swings and fouls one off. Yo, 1. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one 95 to finish him off. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Ball one.
The Rays up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like it's some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
No.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Yandy Diaz digs in now. A couple of walks and a strikeout. That one fouled off. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Rays.
One down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 2.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
RBI non-form last time. Now chance to drive in another run.
Pitching change here. Hogan Harris.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters gonna have to pick it up early if they're gonna have any chance.
Now before the pitch, he looks it back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 7th. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Lifted in the air, right field. McNeil should have this one. and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 8th. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Cam Boozer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Soderstrom around third. He'll score. It's 7-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Wilson in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him. One away. Byron Buxton, the next to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. McNeil stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Ball.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And a swing and a miss. Too long. Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings and misses. 4-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Arundel. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next to the Rays, the second baseman,
Brendan Donovan next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Yainer Diaz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay.
The right fielder, Brent Rooker. Now
The pitcher on here, Yoendrys Gomez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through. Or knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Late on that fastball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Fraley going back on this one, and that's going to bang against the wall. Caught in a rundown now. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Up next for the A's.
So a man aboard. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Smash to the left side. Slings to first in time. Caught in between, trying for third now. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game. Martinez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should.
Hey, good game, man. You got in some rundown mess at the end there.
Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby.
Hey, my best player is my leadoff guy. He's 99 in speed. Yeah.
Last season, I couldn't get on base.
Damn.
He's my leadoff hitter for most of the season. Towards the last 20 games, I took him out of the leadoff. I couldn't hit the ball to him for nothing. You got 5 stolen bases with him.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I'm